Maldivian students studying in the country to assist Maldivian Hajj pilgrims following a request by the Minister of Islamic Affairs. Maldives ambassador to the United Arab Emirates UAE, Mohammed Hussein Sharif, presents his credentials to the President of UAE and ruler of Abu Dhabi, Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The letter was presented during a special ceremony held at the country's presidential palace, Qasr Al Watan. Ambassador Sharif was welcomed by a military guard and the national anthem of the Maldives was played as the Maldivian flag was hoisted. During the ceremony, UAE President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan welcomed Ambassador Sharif and expressed hope that the new administration of Maldives would further strengthen the bilateral relations between the two countries. He voiced confidence that the UAE would provide full assistance and cooperation to achieve the vision of President Dr. Mohamed Moiz. Ambassador Sharif expressed his gratitude for the warm welcome and assured that he would work to maintain and enhance political relations between the Maldives and UAE during his term. Minister of Foreign Affairs Musa Zamir congratulated Ambassador Sharif on presenting his credentials. Minister Zamir expressed confidence that Ambassador Sharif would further strengthen the close relations between the Maldives and UAE during his tenure. Diplomatic relations between the Maldives and UAE were established on March 15, 1978. Ambassador Sharif is the 6th Maldivian ambassador to the UAE. Minister of Divahi Language, Culture and Heritage Adam Sharif Ibrahim assures that the government will conduct all Eid al-Adha activities in accordance with Islamic customs. He made these remarks while speaking to PSMNEWS. This year, the government has designated 3 islands to celebrate Eid at the national level, which are Vilingili Gafu Alif Atoll, Ungu Farura Atoll and Kudahuadu Dalu Atoll. Minister Adam Nasir emphasized that all programs conducted on these islands will adhere strictly to Islamic customs. He noted that preparations are well underway with significant involvement from the local communities. Numerous activities are planned to ensure a vibrant celebration. Minister highlighted that traditional elements will be prioritized during Eid festivities. These include Bodumas, which is traditional Maldivian fish parade, Boduberu, which is the traditional drum music, and other cultural activities. Minister of Education announces that the 7th International Teachers Conference will be held in Ukulas Alif Atoll this September. Since 2012, the National Institute of Education has organized this biennial conference to foster a culture of research among teachers and education professionals. The upcoming conference is scheduled for September 28th to 30th. The event will provide a platform for teachers to discuss the challenges faced by educators, explore solutions and exchange ideas on various ways to improve teaching. The Education Ministry emphasized that such conferences are crucial for attracting foreign education professionals to the Maldives and expanding academic tourism. This year's conference will feature presentations on topics such as inclusive education, curriculum development, professional teaching standards, the use of technology and modern tools in education, strengthening the teaching of indigenous Islam and culture, addressing environmental changes, and educating students on personal responsibility. Submissions for presenting papers are open until July 31st. The last conference, held in 2022 in Kurdufushi, saw the participation from over 220 teachers and scholars from both the Maldives and abroad. Fahid Dirulung Corporation FDC signs a Memorandum of Understanding with Maldive Gas to provide consultancy services for its infrastructural development projects. Under this MOU, FDC will offer architectural, engineering and drawing services along with comprehensive consultancy support for Maldive Gas's infrastructure projects. The memorandum was signed by Managing Director Hamdan Shakil on behalf of FDC and the Managing Director of Maldive Gas, Abdullah Mohammed. The agreement is set for a term of 3 years. In addition to this collaboration with Maldive Gas, FDC is also working with the Ministry of Islamic Affairs under a Memorandum of Understanding. Apple unveils its AI technology called Apple Intelligence, which will be integrated across its suite of apps as it aims to become the face of generative AI for consumers and gain an edge over rival Microsoft. The company said the technology will power new tools, including those that can generate text and images and have the ability to retrieve and analyze information across its range of apps. The company is also expected to showcase a revamped Siri voice assistant and a possible tie-up with ChatGPT and owner OpenAI at its annual developers conference. Apple began the event by offering details on the latest operating system for its Vision Pro mixed reality headset and iPhone. It said that iOS 18, the software powering its flagship device, makes the iPhone home screen more customizable and includes improved versions of its in-house apps. Apple has been using AI behind the scenes for years to power features on its devices, such as the ability of its watches to detect crashes and falls. But it has been reluctant to tout how this technology boosts functionality in its devices, as Microsoft has done with the help of its early bet on OpenAI. Earlier this month, Apple unveiled a new AI-focused chip in its latest iPad Pro models, and analysts expect the company to offer details to developers on how they can use the chip's capabilities to support all the new AI computing. The company may also begin to talk about its own cloud computing capabilities amid reports that Apple was planning to use its own chips inside data centers for the first time. By using its own chips for cloud services, Apple can roll out advanced AI features that devices cannot handle alone without requiring expensive processors from NVIDIA. The approach also retains many of Apple's privacy and security features that are baked into the design of its in-house chips. The developer conference finished on Friday. Thousands of Yemenis attend a protest in Sana'a in solidarity with Palestinians in Gaza. The Houthis, who control Yemen's capital and most populous areas, have attacked international shipping in the Red Sea region since November in solidarity with the Palestinians in the war between Israel and Hamas, drawing retaliatory US and British strikes since February. Israel's ground and air campaign was triggered when Hamas-led militants stormed into southern Israel on October 7th, killing around 1,200 people and seizing more than 250 hostages. More than 37,266 Palestinians have been killed and 85,102 have been injured in Israeli military offensive on Gaza since October 7th. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky responds to Russian leader Vladimir Putin's terms for ending hostilities by drawing parallels to Adolf Hitler in the prelude to World War II. It comes as Zelensky and US President Joe Biden signed a 10-year security agreement that they hailed as a milestone in relations between their countries, but that alone was not enough to stop Zelensky from wondering how much longer he could count on America's support. Zelensky also said his country urgently needed additional air defense systems to protect Ukrainians and the nation's infrastructure from Russia's continued bombardment. The leaders signed the agreement on the sidelines of the annual Group of Seven summit held this year in Italy, and Biden said the goal is to strengthen Ukraine's defense and deterrence capabilities. Zelensky said at a joint news conference that the signing made for a truly historic day, but he also wondered about the durability of support from the United States and other allies. Ukraine's president said the right question to ask is for how long the unity in the world will remain. The unity in the US, together with European leaders, and how it will be influenced by the outcome of elections this year in many of those countries. Clinical Germany thumped Scotland 5-1 in their Euro 2024 tournament opener, with the host nation scoring 3 first-half goals and enjoying a main advantage after Ryan Porteous received a straight red card before the break. Florian Wirtz opened the scoring in the 10th minute when he connected with a cross that goalkeeper Angus Gunn could only palm against the post and watch helplessly as it rolled into the net during a match in which Germany dominated possession. The 3 times European champions doubled their lead in the 19th minute at the Munich Football Arena after a series of passes ended with Kai Havertz picking out Jamal Musiala, who took a touch in the area and fired into the roof of the net.
I think to have a good start into a tournament is always important, and We wanted to win, and yeah, we did it. I think we played quite a good football also. Can be happy, but obviously it was just a first step. Still 2 very important games to come in the group stages, and we want to win them as well.
If you see the last years, it's very important for us. Now it's very important to have confidence to go on like this. We had a very good dynamic, we had a very good intensity, and we played, in my opinion, a very good game. And yeah, hopefully we go on like that and score a lot of goals like today.
And when you start with a defeat, it's always tough to qualify for the next round, and that was the problem in the last tournaments, that first game, and yeah, today we won, and so we are very happy with that, but we know it was only the first step.
It went from bad to worse for Scotland when Porteous was sent off for a foul on AK Gundogan in the penalty area, with Havertz converting from the spot to make it 3-0. Substitute Nicholas fired home a 4th late in the second half.
Yeah, it was always going to be a difficult game. I think Germany are a top team and they'll probably go deep into the tournament. But I think we need 4 points, and we believe that we can achieve that in the next 2 games.
We were all 100% ready. I just think we didn't get a great start to the game. They were on the front foot straight away, so that's when we really need to keep it tight and just weather it for the first half an hour, however long. And we didn't manage to do that, and we conceded 2 quite quickly, and it's an uphill battle from there, especially when they've grown confidence, and yeah, it was going to be tough after that.
Scotland did get on the scoresheet late in the match through an Antonio Rudiger own goal before Emre Can rounded out the scoring for the hosts. Germany next play Hungary in Group A, while Scotland must regroup to take on Switzerland. Londoners and visitors to the British capital are delighted to hear that the cancer treatment of Kate, Britain's Princess of Wales, is going well, and that she will be making her first public appearance over the weekend. In a personal written message released, Kate said she is making good progress as she undergoes preventative chemotherapy.
I mean, I hope it means that she's in remission and that she's fully recovered and she's back to full health, because hopefully it gives other people in similar situation with a cancer diagnosis hope. Yeah, I think it's really good. It's a really positive thing. We need some good news right now.
Her improved health means she will be able to appear in public for the first time since last December, when she joined other senior royals. On June 15th, Kate, 42, will accompany her 3 children, Princes George and Louise and Princess Charlotte, in a carriage during a Trooping the Colour, an annual military parade held in central London to mark the monarch's official birthday.
So I think she's a very strong woman, one that is indeed inspirational. So it is great news to hear that she's gotten better. You know, I'm pretty sure that this news is great news to the country, and it's a motivation for a lot of people that are battling cancer. Thank you.
Well, that's all we have for you right now. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news updates. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Father Allah Eid ge he edu mata hunia lobeti rayitunan ariskuran Eid Mubarak.
Broadcast sponsors of PSM coverage. Brought to you by STO. Powered by Stelco. MHA. Banking partner, Bank of Maldives. Powered by Maldives Ports Limited. Associated by MTCC, Housing Development Corporation, MWSC, Villa College, Digital Partner Dirago, Printing Partner Printworks,
Licensed broadcaster, Public Service Media.
hajjuga matir alukan ada kurma fahuga Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ka haduratun e mabrur hajje libijje kam gawanama ege ekuleve manavis mi bahuga himene ei Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taka Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ruhwadi gannawa gota ikhlas teri kama ekiga hajja umra ga alukamga khasako hajjuge mativeri shi'ar tan ada kuramun da hinduga e an hifattan je akhlaqiyat hifatta ga miha hajjuge mativeri alukun ada ko fikam gawanam ena mabrur hajj Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala divwana mabrur hajj libijje miha ki haqiqatuga enage mammage bandun ufam wenganna miha fada tohir kamegga enage rashan ebri anna mihik
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك
ಹಫ್ತಾಯ ನಿಮಿಗೆನ್ ದಾಯರು ಎಕಿ ದಾಯರಾತಕು ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಮಶಹುಗಾವೆಸ್ ಎತಕ್ ಕಮೆ ಹಿಂಗಾಗೆಂದೆ
ಮಿತನ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ದಾಣಿ ಗೆದರುಗೆ ಮನ್ಸಿಲಕ ವಜೀಫಾಗೆ ಮನ್ಸಿಲಕ ವೆಗೆನ್
ಕಾನೂನುಗ ಬುಣಾಗತುಂಬಿಯ ಮಿಹಾರ್ ತಿಬ್ಬೆವಿ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್ನ ಎದವರ ಫುರಿಹಮ ಕುರಂ
ಮಿಯದ್ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕನ್ನೆ ಫನ್ಸ್ವಿಸ್ ರುಫಿಯಾ ಮಸ್ಕನ ವೇಕ
ಮಿಹಾರ್ ತಿಬಿ ಹುರಿಹಾ ಮೆನ್ನ ಗೊತಿ ದೀಗೆನ್ ದೆನ್ ಅಂಗುರಾಲಗ ತಿಬ್ಬೆಕ ನೋಣ್ಣನ
ಮಿ ಕಂಕಮಕಿ ಅಳುಗುಣ್ಮೆಂಗೆ ದಿರುಳುಮ ಗುಳಿಫವಾ ಮುಹಿಮ್ಮು ಕಂಕಮ ವಾಯರು ಮಿಕಂಕಮ್ಗೆ ಮೌಲೂಮಾತ ಇಂಗುಂಬೆಸ್ ಮುಹಿಮ್ಮು
رئيس الجمهورية دكتور محمد مويز وليد
دكتور حيدر بدالوي راجيගේ මිනිවන්කම استغلال
قومية به وكيما دايس
දැන් මජ්ලිහුගේ ෆාස් කුරි අනෙබිලකි මාසකතුගේ මාහක්ගේ සලාමක
එරයිස් මෂ්ටෝගේ දශන් රාජ්‍යගේ නවාර රශග හෆ්තා සාදාගා එම ඉස්කම දෙබ්බා ෆාමා එක්කමකි
ಹಫ್ತಾಗೆ ಹದ್ದಹು ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಮಸ್ರಹುಗ ಹಿಂಗ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಮುಹಿಮ್ಮು ಖಬರ್ತಕ ಮೌಲೂಮಾತ ಮಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಗೆ ಜರಿಯ ತಿಬೆಫುನಾ ಹಿಸಾಬಕ್ಕೆ ಇರಿಸ್ತೇಣ ಹದ್ದುವಸ್ ಹುಕುರು ದುವಹುಗೆರೆ ತೇವಿಸ್ ಕಡಿ ಸೊಮ್ಮಿನಟುಗ PSMNEWS
ಮಿ ಜಮಾಂತಕ್ಕೆ ವಂದೆನ್ ಹಲ್ಲು ನುವೈ ಗೆದರುಗೆ ಮಸ್ಸದೆ ತಾಬದ ಇರಾದುಗೆ ಹಲ್ಲು ದಿಂದಾಣಿ ಹಲ್ಲು ಕೊದ್ದೆ
ಅಳ್ಗುಣ್ಮೆಂಗೆ ಮಿ ರಾಜ್ಯಗ ತರಗ್ಗಿಗೆ ಗಿನ ಮಶ್ರೂತಕ್ಕೆ ಕುರಿಯಂಗೆ ಬಗೆಂದೆ ಉಮ್ರಾಣಿ ತರಗ್ಗಿಗೆ ದಾಯರಾ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಏಕಿ ಕಂಕೊಳ್ತಾವುಗ ಕುರಿಯತ್ತ ಮಶ್ರೂತಗೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಫಹುಗೆ ತಫ್ಸೀಲ್ತ
ರನ್ವೇ ಮಿ ಉನ್ನನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗಣಕು ತಿಂಬಯಕ ಬಹಾಲಾಫ
ಮಿ ಮಶ್ರೂತ ಕುರಿಯಗೆಂದನಿ ಗಿನ ಗೊಂಜವಂತಕ ಕಾಯಕು
ಹಗೀಗತುಗ ಮುಳಿ ಮಾಲೆಯಂ ಹಲ್ಲೆಂ ಅಣ್ಣಾಣಿ ಮುಳಿ ಮಾಲೆಗೆ ಹುರಿಹಾ ಮಗುತಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆದಿಗೆ ಮಾಲೆಗೆ ಹುರಿಹಾ ತನಕ ಸ್ಟೋಮ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಡ್ರೈನೇಜ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ದೇವಿಗೆ
ರೈತುಗೆ ಹೋಫೆಂತಕ ಗೊಳಿಫವಾ ಮಿ ಮಶ್ರೂತಗೆ ತಫ್ಸೀಲ್ ಅಳ್ಮೆ ಬೆಲು ತೆರಿನಾ ಹಮೆ ಗೆನಸ್ತೇನಾ
ದುವೆಲಿ ಆದಿತ್ಯ ದುವಹುಗೆರೆ 22 ಕಡಿ ಸುಮ್ಮಿನಟುಗ PSMNEWS
Ufaveri alha Eidge heyo dumata hunia lobweti rayitunan ariskuran Eid Mubarak
مرحبا مؤمن عيد مبارك
Mena.